course not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe how about like 12:30?
I already wish that we didn't play till midnight, John.
Ah!
Eat a bag of dicks.
Sounds to me like we need to stop playing Etheria because that goes way past midnight.
On a work night.
I'll think about it.
No. Etherea's fine because it's on a fucking Friday. This is not fine because I have to go to work tomorrow. And Tuesday's already the worst day of the motherfucking week.
Cancel Etheria, switch Amethil to Friday. Got it.
That's where we were at
No.
before. What do you mean?
We got rid of that because of carps, because somebody decides carps is more important than Amethil.
Yes, Carps has been going much longer than Amethil.
So doesn't mean it's more important.
All right. I think that we're live everywhere. It looks like we're live everywhere. So I'm gonna pretend like we're live everywhere.
We are live on the 3, yes.
Yeah, that's all we got. I mean, unfortunately, the music note makes you jump through too many hoops.
All right. It sounds like we're all at the same volume.
Except Cliff.
What'd I do now?
Oh, you just weren't talking at your mic.
No. All right. I think we got chat everywhere now too. And we do. Okay, cool. Hi everybody. This is episode 64 of Adventures from Amethil. And it is the second episode of the second arc of this campaign. So, only kind of house cleaning items I have really are I've been working on getting the interactions working where like you can actually do things on the stream and they will directly impact the characters. So the first one that I got working is with the golden D20s. So if you redeem a golden D20, it will actually update on the player's screen so they can see it. The players now all have buttons in their character sheets to use a golden D20. It will automatically re-roll their last D20 roll that they did. And it will then shoot a message back to the stream and update the number in here. So then that way everybody knows how many they have. So with that, now that I have that piece of tech working, that means that we'll be able to do things like if you play something to heal one of the players, it will just fucking heal them. If you play things to get items to a player, I can make it where it'll just give them the items. So there's a lot that we could do with this now that we couldn't do before. So it should be interesting, the shenanigans we can get into. So with that being said, Sin, were you doing it or was John doing it?
I can do it. I'm gonna do a fast as fuck one though.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
go.
The party killed the big old hag, but we don't know who the hag is or what we were doing for the past few months. So, yeah, there's that.
Correction. You all remember what you were doing.
We don't know the name of or the artifacts or remember any of that.
You remember it all. You just literally can't say the name.
Oh. Well, I misunderstood that.
Yep, me too.
You have not lost your memory of it. but every time you go to speak of it, the object or the person, you literally cannot make the words happen. Something is preventing you from doing so.
I repeat that so wrong. So yeah, that happened. There is a floating crown above the battlefield after Desmond had healed Nell. Desmond went to go try to retrieve it, and big solar eclipse. Angel comes flying down, takes the crown. Another angel lands and starts talking to us something about this new artifact must remain unknown. We're the only people that know about it, and it needs to stay that way. So, Eclipse goes away, other angel, and the voices go away. We get stuck with this girl that we don't really know anything about. Desmond doesn't fucking care. He just needs to move on to his task. So he starts walking away, not really in any specific direction, just starts walking to get out of this town. We keep walking for the rest of the day, go to make camp. And as we're making camp, someone comes out of the woods. It is a taller, more pale looking, kind of nicely dressed figure, no visible weapons, comes and starts talking, saying that he's looking for someone, looking for Thrain. We talk about, like, hey, you're kind of failed that already. Thrain's dead. Saying that his patron needs him to aid us or find us or something. It's all kind of too late for any of this shit, so Desmond's just like, okay, whatever, I'm going to bed. Try to figure out what we're going to do next, which direction we're going to head, what our next task is. Go through the collapsing rise towards Ilsadel. Go to trade in some stuff, look for supplies. Don't really find anything worth grabbing, but we trade a few things in for some gold. As we're leaving town, a portal appears in front of us, and a small platoon of the Shatterkai army comes out, being led by Varys. He acknowledges Desmond, comes up to him, says that he's here to take charge, take control, to pick up where I have failed. So the rest of the platoon goes back to the portal. Varys stays. Desmond pulls them from town to go find somewhere more private to talk. And during that walk, Desmond sends a message to Varys, and they just have a conversation in their heads. Desmond tries to explain what's been going on for the past few months. Can't really put words to mouth about the actual enemy and the items we were gathering. So we travel for a while. Not much small talk. Two of the party members do speak Celestial, and that was brought up about how it's rare, and some of the party would appreciate everything being said so we can all understand it. Immediately after that is when Varys came and started speaking in a different language. Um, as we're traveling during one of the nights where we make camp, the group is talking, and name. It's gonna
Ember.
be hard to remember some of the names. No, the vampire-looking dude,
Azrin.
Azrin, comes up to Desmond in the middle of the night, be like, "Can I get some blood?" So Desmond just politely refuses, and that was the end of that. Came up, shirts off, scarred, and has a bunch of runes and seals and stuff over his body. But again, Desmond's not in the headspace to consider any of this at the moment. So he's just like, maybe later. Right now, no. So Aslan's like, okay, I understand. I'll try again later. Walks off. And I don't think we traveled any more that day, but during the night or around dusk or something, Ember had come up to Varys and requested to spar with them.
I think that was on another night as we're getting winding down for the night.
Right. And as Ember asked this, Desmond put a 20-second timer on the sparring match. Ember was like, "You don't." He can choose for himself. So Desmond like gestured towards Varys, and he was like, "All right, 20 seconds." And that's where the session ended.
Because that's all he would need is 20 seconds.
Also, we agreed no weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
I
I'd
don't
like
know
to
how well you do with that, so barehanded. What? Okay.
also something to point out that wasn't necessarily stated. You would see no armor that Varys is wearing.
The only minor correction, which isn't really too material, but you all never seen two angels. You only seen the one that is still there following you. But you did hear a second voice that just echoed throughout the lands. That there was never a second being there, though.
Also, no one ever took the crown. A feather was placed on it and it poofed.
Correct.
Feather took the crown.
Also, why do I not see Christina?
Because she's hiding herself.
Oh, okay. I thought the shit was glitching. All right. So on that note, I did not create a map for a fight in the woods. Actually, I have an old one I could probably just reuse, huh? As you two start to get together for your little skirmish here, what does Varys do as he's preparing? Like, does he take off like the robe that he's wearing, or does he just go in just like he was?
Goes in just like he was, because this is pretty much after a day of walking. So he hasn't dressed down yet. Not that there's much dressing down to do, but
I can picture Varys being like,
Strip,
"All
motherfucker.
right, 20 seconds. Let's go."
yeah, there's not much preparation. Just all right, let's go.
Oh yeah, you gave Desmond your spear, right?
Yes,
The
I just
hold?
passed it off to you.
Yeah. Desmond's kind of like holding it, but like testing the balance as you two are like off to your side.
Almost perfectly balanced.
And what about from Ember? Like, as you make the decision that
Nope.
there's not going to be any
But-
weapons,
But I guess I don't get to see Cliff anymore. Oh, hey, there's Cliff.
As you make the decision that you're not going to use weapons and whatnot, does Ember do anything to prepare?
Yes, as we're getting ready to like kind of set the area, she's gonna transform and bring her wings out.
Okay. And I have an updated version of the gray maps for you all.
Oh,
Are you
Does it have a
ready?
slight hue to it?
Are you ready?
It's a
Ooh,
gray map with Azrin.
Right.
dark
slate
mode map.
map. More of a
Just kinda
charcoal map than
imagine
a regular
everyone else.
gray map.
This one's just
So-
called The Void.
Mainly, well, the only thing he would be doing is stretching and like cracking his knuckles and joints and.
And we're gonna assume this area that you're all in, for all intents and purposes, it's away from the camp setup, as to avoid if anybody gets tossed or anything, that they're not gonna destroy the tents or anything, and then also away from any of the fire or anything like that, so that way, you know, it's sticking with just you guys actually
But-
fighting one another.
But it sounds so much more fun to throw each other in the fire.
Yeah, but people frown at that, I guess.
Brain. Is it like dim light, full bright? What are we thinking?
I mean, it would be you all are walking from Isidel to Furin. You're in an area that is not populated, so it would be pitch black outside of the light from the fire.
Okay.
So I would say that if you all are a couple paces away from the fire, it is going to be dim light.
Okay.
We'll say dim to full light, depending on how. If you're in the middle section here, we'll call it full light. Anything outside of that middle section, we're gonna call it dim light.
So the three of them are in full light. We're in dim.
Hold on, we'll do it this way. So if they're around the campfire, can someone look up for me how long, like what a campfire,
20, I think.
20 feet it
Hey,
is?
everybody can see that, Christina. Campfire light distance 5e. Bright 20, 20 dim. 2020.
All right, then. I don't know. I don't think you could see that. We'll call that area here. Actually, it'll probably automatically calculate it, but let's try to actually get it. So we'll say starting here. Why? That's stupid.
/W, hit tab. I think /W or space, /W space, and then it'll pop up a list. Just click from the list. And then type your message. You can also talk out loud and ask questions.
You sound stupid. No one does that. And then, whoever just moved the camera, don't do that.
It's whenever we send a message, it focuses on that person.
Oh.
That's silly. I love it.
All right. Anything? Can you see these circles or no? It doesn't look like you can see these.
I would move here. I would be I would intentionally move into dim light for the fight.
Like even before it starts?
Yes.
Okay.
I would prepare myself in dim light.
Okay. So yeah, anything within that first circle is gonna be full light. Anything within the second circle is gonna be dim light. And then anything outside of that circle is pitch black.
I'm just gonna message to you, Cliff.
Could I have a perception roll from everybody as I step into the dim light?
Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo-boo-doo-boo. I'm gonna find that button.
Does
There it is.
Ember have any weapons sheathed or like at her side, back, anything like that?
I have my sickle, but that's it. That you
Okay.
can.
Seeing you still have it on you, I would have called you out on it.
Yeah, Azrin's walking up to you like, may I hold that for you until after the fight?
Yeah, I'll hand it off to you.
Right. He takes it and he's like, as you're like getting it off, he's just staring at your wings. Takes it and goes back over. Why is it flipping my goddamn? Why am I upside down now?
Because everywhere you move, it just faces you in that direction.
It's not supposed to do that.
It is.
It do though.
Whatever. It is what it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why is Opus repeatedly doing that noise for me?
I don't know, but it's doing it.
I
to me
know.
too.
It's fine. It's fucking fine.
Let me see if that
I
does
just
anything.
stopped all noises in Opus.
Thank you.
John,
Mhm.
go to settings. On the right. The settings tab, and then configure settings.
Oh, if it's a flipping thing, I'm not worried about it. It's fine.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Me talking.
Yeah,
Oh.
you.
Configure settings. Prototype token overrides under core. Then the configure button on the right of that. You see that?
Sorry.
Mhm.
Core. Configure prototype overrides.
At the bottom, lock artwork rotation. Yes.
Yes. Save overrides.
And then hit save changes at the bottom. Don't do that.
To what you said, Christina, I don't think that they actually do that.
That was one of the reasons I picked it, was because it did that.
Like, they do, but they don't. I just messaged you on Facebook because this could be way faster. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that says to the contrary.
I mean, even still, that's going to be more than.
This song is called Fight Night, in case you guys are curious.
I forgot to open that.
What about Fight Night Cypher? How's that sound?
I mean, I like both of these things.
All right, and let's do this. We'll do. So dramatic for no reason.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, you'd still roll initiative. And then, to answer your previous question, Christina, if there's anything that you would do before this fight starts, so you see Varys sort of like sink back into the shadows. If there's anything that you want to do as this fight starts, now is your time to do it.
Would I be able to use my passive perception for Adam's thing, or are we just going off my natty one there?
What's your passive?
I don't fucking know, and I can't figure it out on this.
10 plus your modifier.
So,
So it's 11, so probably not still.
No.
You know.
DC was 15.
Could be.
it actually tells you your passive perception. Your passive
where?
perception is 15. If you
But where?
go to your character tab, and then look on the skills, look at perception, and then look at it. It says +5, and then your passive is 15.
Oh, on the very side of it there. Okay.
Yeah.
So 15.
Okay.
That's to be a cliff ruling.
I mean, so
Because I don't think Nell would have been expecting you to stealth, so they weren't
I'm
like
not
watching
stealthing.
you like a hawk. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
stealthing. It's something
so
that you'd have to look for to see.
if it's if their passive matches your DC, meets beats, so they would still see. But you're not going to get any additional details that you may have been able to get from a roll.
Got it.
But passively, yeah, you'd be able to see.
You would see
And just out of curiosity, what was my roll?
for what?
Perception.
You didn't roll it.
Yes,
you
I
roll
did.
a 9.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also need you to roll a initiative roll, please.
You would see a streak of red in his shadow. Into certain points in his shadow, you'd see a streak of red, of crimson.
All right. So you would see Varys back out of the bright light into the dim light, into a fighting stance, and Ember, it is your turn to act.
Okay.
Are you able to increase the opacity of the grid lines?
Yes.
Quick question though. The thing I sent you in Messenger, I'm not finding it.
Is that not one of the ones that you added to your character?
I thought I did. Because it should be under spellbook, no?
If you added it, yeah. I brought everything that you had on your character in Fantasy Grounds, so I'm guessing this one just wasn't there.
I don't think Ember was ever in Fantasy Grounds.
Huh?
Wait, yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's where you roll your skills, huh? Or your.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that there like no one was created in here, unfortunately. That'd have made things a lot easier. Okay, there you go.
Megan / Nell. Would you? It's a no question. The aura of protection, would that be active for everybody here?
I mean, it's just a passive give off.
I think it's
yeah.
only for allies, so I didn't know if you would consider them that yet. And this is a genuine question.
I mean, I feel like they wouldn't be trying to do any of their special shit for this, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
You can disable that in your passives tab, in your effects passives.
Asrin's gonna look over at Desmond and Nell. Are they saying anything?
Nope. Just watching.
Desmond's kind of still
Disappeared.
happy he gets to hold the spear.
If check under the inactive effects, Megan. Is there?
Inactive effects, but
You see that?
yes, there they are.
Okay.
I was just like, oh, gone forever.
I've made that mistake. So I'm like, no. Oh, okay.
I was like, Cliff has to build it again. Sorry, dude.
No, you just won't have it. It's fine.
Lost her aura. You know, start aura farming.
She posing for aura. I don't know. What do the kids do these days?
That's a negative effect. Brings down your charisma and everyone around you.
Because
Shouldn't it be a higher? Shouldn't it be more than 5? Shouldn't it be 15?
yes.
Okay.
No, because it.
Yeah, that would be. It would be 15. When you cast it second level or higher, both temporary and hit points would be for each level above first, so it'd be 15.
Okay. This one isn't automated because it wasn't on your character sheet.
Okay.
So you should be able to do this.
Also, that was done prior to all this. I just couldn't find it.
Okay.
What would this look like?
So as like you're like stretching and stuff like that, I do the transformation, and then you're gonna see me start muttering stuff under my breath, and then this blue like windy icicles are just gonna surround me in almost like a little sphere. And I also start stretching my wings and am off of the ground. So how do I?
Are you just floating or are you actually going up?
Right now I'm only a few feet for the beginning portion. How do I select movement actions? No, none of those. Elevation. Okay, there. Haha, I figured that out.
Asrin is like fiddling with his rosary beads, and he will, after looking at the two next to him, he will stand up and says, "All right, well, 20-second bout. We'll stop as time runs out. One of you submits, or one of you stops moving."
Also, quick side note, my wings do glow.
Hell yeah.
Ember, are you ready?
Can you fuck?
That's in character.
Is that yes or no?
It's canon now. She has Tourette's.
I can't remember the map.
Right click? Yeah, right click.
Yeah,
That's like,
I figured it out after a second. Gonna look back. Out of all the years, I've never not been ready.
All right. Varys, are you ready?
Just nod.
All right, begin.
All right, Ember, you would go first.
And Aspen sits back down.
Just out of curiosity, how much of a hit can you take?
Just staring at you.
And as she's saying that, she's going higher. Wait, I know the general direction he went in, but I can't see him, can I?
Yeah, he's still
I'm
in
in
dim
dim
light.
light.
You can see him.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Everyone thinks he's stealthing. He's just standing there.
I am literally just standing there.
Right?
The perception roll was to notice something about himself, not where he was.
He takes a step out of the light, and everyone's like,
Oh, shit.
"There it is."
Can't learn that skill.
If he stands really still.
Not concentration. Okay. For now, I'm gonna hold my action. Wait, I just fucking had it. Where the fuck did it go?
Which you will get as you start floating up. I thought this was supposed to be a fight.
You're more than welcome to join me up here.
Holding your action based on what trigger?
When he stops being invisible.
Sorry, brain. Fuck.
Hey, yo, where's all that gusto and energy you had when you challenged this man to a fight?
That was
It's a
5
different
minutes
day,
ago,
okay?
Claire. Bringing up old shit.
Out of a character, different day. She's not as sassy right now.
I don't believe that for a second.
You're right.
Why can I not brain right now? Oh my god. If he gets with... If I see him disappear. So
What?
like if because I can see him right now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
My hold.
But who says he's got the ability
Wait.
to go vanishing?
Yeah, no. That's...
So I don't know if you could build a trigger on if you see him disappear. I think that kind of
Yeah, I
he
get
disappears.
it.
He kind of lost that.
He vanishes. He fell right into my trap.
Like fuck, what was I gonna do next?
I had a whole plan, and nothing is where it's supposed to be.
Okay, well, you're
You
flying
haven't
up.
even taken a single action. Put your plan
He's
where it
standing
needs to
there.
be.
Right, he's standing there. You have an attack. Maybe you should attack.
Nothing's happening. You get to make the first move.
Right? Nothing's going to plan. That's because nothing's gone yet.
Oops. Okay. Well, we're doing
Eldritch
that.
Blast.
There we go. It's a good warlock start.
Are you doing that?
Christina, wait.
You said it after I clicked it.
You're not targeting anybody, are you? No. Highlight over Adam's character and hit T.
T.
There we go.
I can drag it, right?
12 does not
think
hit.
so.
I will say that.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do it that way. But that's not a hit, so.
Okay.
But you get another shot. But Eldritch Blast at that level. At 5th level, you get 2 shots with Eldritch Blast.
So shoot your second shot off.
Okay. Do what I want. Oh. That one.
Oh, that is a hit.
Okay. And then I do this.
So Varys, you see Ember soar up in the air 15 feet and just lets out these 2 bolts of just glowing radiant energy. The first one you're able to dodge the side of, and the second one hits you square in the chest.
Okay.
Any bonus actions you want to do?
No.
All right, end your turn then.
I don't remember how to do that.
It's on the combat tracker.
Do we have a combat tracker?
There you go.
Where is that?
Okay.
Looks like 2 swords.
I gotta get rid of the fucking chat messages.
Bonus action. I'm going to appear next to Ember, which should have applied resistance to everything to me, but it didn't.
You didn't cast it on yourself, did you?
Do I have to target myself to do that?
I don't know, but like, if you if you swivel down where it says the blessing, you should see where it says MIDI use.
Yeah, hang on, let me target myself. MIDI use.
Actually, it doesn't matter. It's not programmed.
Okay. Well, let me reduce that. Hang on, let me hit the button to, use this resource real quick. Okay.
All right, move yourself to where you would be.
If I can untarget myself. What's going on? Why no? There we go. Here we go. How do I go up? In elevation?
I went to my person, and where it says movement, it gives you the option where it says walking, you switch it to fly, and then on the left side, you put the
Yeah.
number.
Fly. Nope. 50.
You could just right click on yourself and then type in an elevation too.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, the poof
Out
right
of
there
curiosity, you were like,
on the ground. I just appeared next to you.
no, I know, but the movement to get,
I didn't move at all. I just appeared next to you.
Cheddar Kai poof.
He poofed.
yes, I understand poof,
Uh huh.
but wouldn't that be more than 15 feet? Like
It's
if you're-
30. I can poof up to 30 feet and in any direction, anywhere I can see.
And
Okay.
if you're moving in a straight line up, it's still just 15 feet.
I'm
So he poofed. He's 15 feet in the air next to you, but he is now falling.
Also, Cliff, apply that damage to me that was from her. And then I would do this. Attack. I don't get to see if that hits or not.
Yeah. I assume it does. Yes, that hits.
Oof.
All right. So he appears next to you and just hits you. Can I please have a acrobatics roll?
Me?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you're doing as you're falling?
Punching again.
Sure.
And then
wouldn't that be a
stunning strike.
disadvantage because he's falling?
I would
I'd-
say, given the fact that he purposefully did this to himself, no.
Stunning strike with this one.
Okay. That one definitely hits.
Hang on, I gotta find the button for it.
Y'all make sure you drag the things you plan on using a lot to the left bar so they're always available.
Christina, will you roll that Constitution saving throw?
Constitution.
It's on the side, on the combat tracker.
Oh, I was looking at something.
If you just click on it, it should do it automatically, I think.
That
Yeah.
DC 14 con save. Yeah.
And she makes a save.
Okay, so she doesn't have any of those status effects.
But you do take 15 extra points of damage.
So even with the first one, but it's halved because I'm resistant to all damage right now.
Yeah. So you would have 15 points of damage in general lost. Because you hit her twice.
15 is 7 rounded down, so it'd be 14. And
It
then
would be 7 plus 15.
7 plus 7. I'm resistant until start of my next turn.
There you go. Oh, I gotta
Okay.
fix that. That's really fucking annoying.
And then, but they still do take the damage from my punch.
Yes. Why did that not show the damage? Oh,
It did.
it shows it
It's
on the
up.
original card.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. And then you would fall back down to the ground on
Would I take damage?
you would not with your
Okay.
your acrobatic save.
Okay.
If you normally falling, I probably wouldn't give you the chance to do it, but if you're launching yourself in the air, like I'm assuming you know what you're doing, you need to get into that.
Yeah. Also, he doesn't care because he has slow fall. And then. Oh, hang on. I gotta. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It shows I'm flying, but I'm not. I need to be walking. There we go. Also, you should get rid of the status effects that are on Ember.
I'd never applied the status effect.
Christine, did you click apply active effects? Because I know I didn't. Someone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's showing she's incapacitated.
Yeah, it does.
I turned it off. Like I never applied that. I didn't click the button, so one y'all fucking around. All right.
That also just for my knowledge. It doesn't matter. Yeah, never mind. Would that last? Yes, it would because she still had the temporary hit points that triggered. Okay, so that's fine.
How many? What's your movement speed?
50.
Okay. You could move one further if you wanted to.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
And then end your turn if you're done. So Amber, you would shoot those 2 radiant bolts. See one hit him. All of a sudden he disappears and he's right in your face. You feel 2 punches. You feel 2 punches hit at you as he like falls down. And as soon as he hits the ground, he rolls and he runs. And he runs out of view completely into the darkness.
Actually, can I have perception from everybody on when for that second attack? Ember with advantage.
Oh, it danced on that 20 for a second. I was like, oh, I see. No, fuck me.
Ember, you would see as that second punch is coming at you, his irises would have a red ring around them. And then everybody else would see in his shadow, Azrin, you would just see a streak of crimson in his shadow, but Desmond, you would see a shape of a rune kind of flare in his shadow as he's punched the second time.
And Ember, because you do have dark vision, you would still see like a black and white image of Varys in the darkness. You're giving chase? Okay, okay.
I don't like that you're questioning my movements.
I mean, I would just say a warlock who can shoot like 120 feet with a Eldritch Blast.
Doesn't really need to close the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought this one I need to. Hold on, let me just reread this real quick. That's not what I clicked on. Oh, it's because I had to switch. That's why. You.
And then Varys, I would say that you noticed that the two hits, like as you're about to connect with Ember, just outside of making connection, you would feel something solid hit, and you would see this like radiant shimmer for a moment, and then the second one you see the same thing with it, and you get the feeling that you didn't actually make connection with Ember on either one of those hits.
Okay. Look back at you. Why don't you just come down here and fight me, like someone who actually wants to fight? You're the one that offered this challenge.
Interesting for someone who is stepping away. So
You want to play dirty with magic. You took away my spear.
We never said no magic. We said no weapons. You had more than enough time to any of your stipulations.
All right, Sass is picking up. This one's called Fight Like Hell.
I like it.
That's
Thought you had a plan, Christina.
I did, but nothing's where it's fucking supposed to be.
She's got to find the buttons.
Again, I say make sure you take advantage of those favorite slots on the left of your sheet that will be there on
Why
every
would we do
sheet.
that?
Huh?
Why would we do that?
So we don't have to wait 30 minutes per round.
I'm obviously being a smartass, Cliff.
I am too.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
So part of your hack, you
Hex
get
an action?
what?
Is Hex an action? Because I thought that was a bonus action.
It's a bonus action. Look at the
Okay.
very bottom of the card on the that you just cast.
Okay, yep. That's only when I do damage, so then attack.
And you do get to choose a stat of his, strength, agility, or strength dex.
Con, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
There you go. To be at disadvantage. So whatever moves you do that make him have to use something like that, that's the one you should choose.
We're gonna hex strength.
Okay.
This is an action. Fuck you.
Mhm.
And that is a hit.
And then
Not
this
quite as
one.
pretty of a hit it could have been, though.
Half.
And because I did attack him, I get to do this. Stupid.
What? That doesn't make sense. Does Hex have the modifier? Should Hex have that modifier?
What modifier?
Is that it was a D10? What if he just rolled?
A D6?
Oh, a 1. So I wouldn't take no damage from that. From Hex. I'm sitting here like, I saw the roll. Where'd it go?
Yeah, I didn't see any extra damage pile up, so.
It's on the Hex sheet.
Mm.
But it's a 1, so I wouldn't have took damage from it.
I'm going to apply it anyways. Apply your 0 damage. Alright.
Next attack roll. Christina.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't let me.
Just roll it again. There's a cast and roll it again.
And that one's going to be a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as you're moving backwards into the darkness, 2 more radiant bolts fly through the air. One of them hits you, and as it hits you, you see it kind of spark a little bit differently.
Okay.
All right, end your turn.
Bring back the epic music. I'm disappointed it stopped.
Christina, end your turn. Okay. Not 150.
Damn! I'm making you take damage on that one, though.
Yeah, I'd expect it. And then punch. Stunning strike. Make the con save, Christina.
All right, and you fail the con save, so you're stunned, and because you're stunned, that would make you fall to the ground.
So I'm just gonna do this before it gets lost in the mix. She would need a concentration for the hex. Oh wait, no, or would she lose concentration from stun?
I think she still gets to make
I
one.
think you still get to make your concentration save.
Okay. That is what I don't know about.
And Christina, you're gonna also take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you plummet from the sky. and you land square on the ground.
I would have kept fell with her. Punched her again.
And she is also prone. All right.
Would he still take the additional 15 for hitting me again?
Yes.
So because you hexed him, you lost your armor of Agathis because those are both concentration.
But I also took all the 15 temporary hit points away. I did 15 damage. I did 8 and 7.
You can only have one concentration up at a time.
Okay, so either way, it was gone.
Yeah. And that second hit does hit.
It does hit.
It does.
I don't know what that is, but it had me roll.
That was
Oh.
your con save for maintaining your concentration, but for your hex. All right. And I need you to give me a acrobatic roll, please.
It's asking for it again.
It actually hit you again.
Okay.
Every time you get hit, you have to maintain your concentration.
And yeah, you hit the ground. Hit the ground, absorb the impact, and then you just do another punch right afterwards on Ember, who's now on the ground. Stunning strike only lasts one round, right?
Till the end of my next turn.
The end of your next turn?
Yes. So she
Ugh.
loses the turn.
Yeah. So
Do you
Desmond's
want me to
gonna
end my
see-
turn, or do you need me?
Yeah, still end your
just shrug.
turn.
Yeah. Desmond's gonna see the stunning strike take effect. He just like sighs, stands up, and like slowly starts walking because
How many rounds you give him? 4?
3. This is round 3, isn't it? Yeah, this is round 3.
So Desmond's just slowly walking over now.
Christina, you can end your turn.
I am sorry, Christina.
No, he ain't. He ain't sorry. He's lying.
Oh wait, that should have been an advantage.
It should do it automatically because she's prone.
Nope. Let's roll it again from that.
That one hits.
Okay.
Ooh.
That one.
E. 10 does not.
Nope.
Okay. I could have swore I saved that. It's saved now. Flurry of blows.
That one hits.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Barely. That hits as well.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Barely.
What the hell? See, you gotta use slaps, man. They're just they hit better.
All right.
And then at the end of his turn, he'll nod and just walk away. Walk towards the campfire.
as Desmond's like walking past you, he like hands off your spear. And like as he hands it off, he like kind of holds on to it as you grab it, like holding you in place for a second. I think that last bit was a little unnecessary. Then he just keeps walking.
As you assess the situation, though, like both of them look pretty equally beaten. It neither one of them was a clear victor in this scenario.
Oh, I could have done a thing.
But you
well.
did.
Oh, I could have beat her harder.
Well, I forgot I have an option to spend key points to increase my attack rolls.
So yeah, so neither one of them seems worse than the other. Both of them look pretty equally dusty and battered.
Are you in the right selection mode, then?
I don't know.
He's trying to move Ristla in turn order, I think.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm in the right anything.
Right.
Make sure
Nell
you're
will
make sure you're in the token
extend their
controls.
hand to Varys. It's glowing with magic. They're planning to heal him.
say again.
You gotta turn yourself around.
I gotta do it.
What'd you say, Megan?
Nell extends their hand to Varys, glowing with healing magic. They're planning to heal him if he allows it.
Just nod.
Okie dokie, artichokey.
And
Thank you.
Asrin will hold out the weapon, the sickle, to Ember.
HUD. That's where I do the thing. I'm like, can't figure out.
I'm just gonna grab it. Thank you. As she's like rubbing everything, trying to assess the damage.
Are you all right?
I've been better.
Was that the outcome you were expecting?
Not quite, but gonna kind of trail off and look like she's thinking.
All right.
I'm gonna figure this out eventually.
What are you trying to figure out?
How to cast the spells I want to cast.
Go to your spell book, click the picture next to the name.
That was way easier than I was assuming it was going to be.
And then depending on what you want to do, like if you don't want it to pop up the fucking like the card every time, if you click to the right of the name where the little caret is, it'll swivel it down, and if you look in the very bottom right hand corner, you can see like it'll say like display in chat, roll damage, roll attack. You could just do straight that if you want to as well.
So it doesn't pop it up and then you have to do more work?
Correct.
That's great. I wish that was the default. Wow, that's depressing.
Yeah, but after a few minutes, she's gonna get up, she's gonna stretch, and well, I guess it's time for a rest.
Indeed.
Start walking toward the beds.
Nell will offer a hand to her as well to attempt to heal.
Just leave it.
Just leave it. You don't want me to heal? You,
No,
you say no?
To John and his
For my token.
token.
All right, fuck it. Adam, where the shit at again?
Settings. Configure settings. Prototype token overrides. Click the configure button. The last option. Lock artwork rotation. Change it to yes. Hit save overrides. Always hit save in this because it does not auto save.
Yep.
Also, you should rotate your character
But
before you
I
lock
think
it.
you're gonna lock yourself like this.
So where's that carrot you were talking about, Cliff, when I clicked the button? Because it don't.
So like, hover over like the name, and you should see the caret to the right of the name. Like immediately to the right of it. Like,
Oh, got it.
and if you look in the very bottom right hand corner of all the gobbledygook that appears, you should be able to see all of it down there.
Where it just says standard roll.
Yes.
I
Yep.
click that. That's fucking beautiful. Way better. That should be the default, but okay.
I mean, I can make that the default. I kind
It
of
didn't do it! Sorry.
the standard roll didn't do it.
No, it didn't.
When I click standard roll, it does for me.
It still brought up the whole thing and made me click on it over there.
Well, you still have a pop-up because you get to choose if you're doing like the
Yeah, what level spell?
yeah, you can like
Yeah,
upcast and shit.
Correct. But then over there, it still brought over the resource instead of making it so I could roll.
Huh. Yeah, when I clicked the standard roll, all it did was pop up the roll but dialogue for me.
Yep, that's what mine does.
Fuck me, I guess.
It's not that kind of stream.
Thank God.
Only emotional fuckers. Anything anybody want to do before they tuck it in for the night?
Nell wants to make an attempt on the puzzle box.
Okay.
Sad puzzle box noises.
I would
Is
say
there a
that
button to
like-
do it, or I'm just gonna
no, there's
roll?
actually a button for it. Yeah, and
Look at you, you built it.
I'm pretty sure that you by yourself have no chance of doing this.
Oh. Dumb bitch activities, go.
So then you see where it says the intelligence, the DC 25 intelligence roll. So yeah, go ahead and click that.
Dumb bitch activities, go. I'd have to bardically inspire myself.
Yes, that's the whole point of it was that you would have to like, it was built so like
Teamwork
guidance
it.
and bardic inspiration and shit like that would work. You can bardic inspire yourself, but even if you do, you can't. If you max out your bardic die, you would not make the roll still.
Yeah, Nell is not that smart. I understand. They're gonna keep trying though.
Yeah. I hope you do. All right.
I will make the pointless rolls so when I nat one, you can laugh at me and make it break or something.
That's not the intention. I mean, I could do that if you want me to. Just let me know.
No.
All right. Then I guess if no one else is doing anything,
Long rest?
long rest for all. Actually, you guys do your own goddamn long rest.
Yes, sir.
That's really nice that you guys can do that, and I don't have to do it. All right, cool. Then the next day, as you all start packing up on your journey into Furin, you're only a few hours outside of the city proper. As you start getting closer, you start noticing a couple 100 feet out, you could start seeing the shoreline and the waters. And in this early morning, you get like that sort of cool breeze that is blowing in from the water's edge. And after a few, about 2 hours or so of travel, you all find yourself in Furin. You start walking down this side path, and you start seeing all of these crop fields lining the way. And about 300 or so feet down the way, you can start seeing the path slope down a little bit more. You start seeing just the remnants of rooftops, and you can see the sails of a ship off in the distance. And is there... I thought there was a way I could build a party and then just like drag everybody all at once, but seems how it's not letting me do that. No, there's 2 Desmonds. All right, Desmond, this is kind of your show right now. Like, what are your thoughts? What are you doing?
Desmond's gonna like go to wherever seems like would be a building of importance, whether it be like something that looks like maybe there's a mayor to the town, or if there's nothing like that, um, I guess from that point just down to maybe like the tavern.
Sure. So you start
If
making your way
there's
through.
if there's any nobles in this town, he's gonna request an audience because he can do that.
Sure.
I don't know if that's gonna be the case here.
As you all start making your way down the path, you pass by some quaint little farmhouses, a large building immediately to your left. Looks to be like a tavern of some sort. You see hitching posts out front. You see a couple of the locals in the fields picking crops. You see some small children sort of running about. They sort of run and crisscross in front of you as you're walking, and basically every person you look at gives you a friendly wave.
I might have been laughing at Mars looking so dejected. She looked so upset.
I don't know, she traps herself in here and then she gets pissed off at me because I take too long to let her back out. So yeah, so there's, like I said, the first building, or first big building to your left is a tavern. Do you stop there, or are you looking for something more official?
I guess something more official.
Sure. As you continue walking down, you see the path that splits to the left and to the right. And you see a sign for this building right in front of you that says it's a communal bathhouse.
Fun shit, fun shit, fun shit.
And as you make your way into the town, you start seeing some more homes, a little bit more like larger family homes. As you start to get closer, you can start hearing the sound of the waves in the docks. And you see off to the right a large tower that sort of sticks above the rocky alcove. And then off to the far left, you see a residence that looks a lot more upper scale compared to the other buildings that you see here.
Nella's keeping an eye out for anyone who looks like Roderick. We got a family to alert of death, okay?
Next person that we walk by, Desmond's going to like flag down and just be like, "Excuse me, who's in charge of this town?"
As you like stop them, it's this younger woman. She's like, "Oh, hey, we don't get many visitors around here. If you're looking for Mayor White's usually either in his house there," and she turns around and she points off to the big house, to the west side of the city. She goes, "Or if he's not there, he may be in the guard keep," and she kind of points to the big tower that's kind of sticking up behind you all. Or he could be walking the docks. You know, he's a busy man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What did you say his name was again?
Mayor White.
Nods, and Desmond starts walking off towards the White House.
If any of these buildings have a form of mailbox that would have a last name on it, Nell's like kind of peeking at each one to see if they could see where
Sure.
Roderick's home
Sure,
was.
give me a perception roll. See if you could find the Wolvencroft fucking mailbox sticking out somewhere. The mailbox is like this big, and the letters are like curved to get it to fit right. Yeah, and as you approach, the to this large house here, you can see a few people standing on the porch, talking, and one of them seems to be dressed slightly nicer than the others.
Excuse me, is Mayor White in town at the moment?
They like stop their conversation, and they all just sort of turn and look at you. They're like, "Ah, we got ourselves some visitors here." I'm Mayor White. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
One hand up, the other hand behind his back. Formal salute. Prince Desmond Dust II.
Prince. Well, I didn't see. And he's like looking past you, like towards the docks. Like, I didn't see any envoy or anything. Did you hoof it here?
I am here of my own accord.
He's not one of your princes, don't worry. You're muted.
Look and give you a side eye.
Well, Prince Dusk, Mayor Eugene White, what do I owe the pleasure of a royal visit to our quaint little town here?
I come bearing unfortunate news, but also I offer a proposition.
You see him give you a concerned look. He goes, "Okay, why don't y'all step inside and we can have a little bit more civilized of a conversation." And he walks to the door and opens it up, and he sort of gestures you all in.
Before
Yep.
we enter, and Desmond like looks and turns back to the town. Is the Wolvencroft family around?
Anybody who's paying attention to this conversation, feel free to give me an insight roll.
That's my fucking elbow. Scooby-Doo-boop.
Good job.
I'm so good at this.
Mm-hmm.
Someone incited the hell out of that natty one. As you mention the Wolvencroft name, you see his face go from a look of concern almost into like a smirk for a moment, and then like you see him like realize that whatever you're saying you're being serious about, and he sort of like goes back into like a straight face, and he's like, "Well, Unfortunately, there haven't been any Wovencroft here for a little while now. Let's step inside.
Desmond nods and heads inside.
And anybody who wants to explore is free to explore. Anybody who's coming inside, he'll wait for them all to get in, and then he's gonna shut the door.
I'm gonna step inside and kind of just move to a corner in shadow.
Now we'll move with Desmond.
Yep, moving with the group.
All right. And he like stops. And he's like, I apologize. I'm not used to having this many guests at once. I got 4 chairs. I can stand. And he goes and grabs his chair out from the desk, and he like pulls it over, and he like sets it by, and he's got 3 other ones. He starts to rearrange the furniture a little bit, and then he's just sort of standing there.
Asrin just sits on the floor. He's like, it's fine.
Y'all want any tea, any coffee? I got some bourbon.
All set for now.
No, thank you.
Well, suit yourself. And you see him walk over, and he pours himself some tea, and then he like looks at you, and he gives you a cheeky little smile, and he opens up the bourbon, and he pours in his tea. And he like looks at Azrin one more time, like to give him like that. Are you sure you don't want to sit on the chair? Look.
He's just sitting there cross-legged and fumbling with his beads.
All right. He pulls the chair up and he sits down on it. And he's like, please continue. What is this unfortunate news that you've come to deliver, and what does it have to do with the Wovencroft?
Well, and Desmond like pauses, thinking about how to explain it because he can't say certain things.
You just literally can't say the Hag Countess or the Crown of Fiends.
Anything about? Can we say rune?
Probably not.
Okay.
Artifact.
You could probably still say artifact to get away with it.
A man from this town a while back joined with what used to be the Eclipsean Order. And not too long ago, there was a powerful being that threatened these lands and possibly this entire world. The old and known members of the Eclipsean Order were killed by this being, and we were set in charge of gathering items for an artifact to stop them. Over the last few months, we have been pursuing this creature, gathering these items, and we ultimately succeeded in stopping them. But it was at the cost of the Eclipsean Order in its entirety. The only reason that we are here standing at the moment is because of Roderick Wovencroft.
I'm not familiar with that name. There was a Eucerus Wovencroft, but she passed away a couple years back.
A black man in his early 20s. Said he used to get into some trouble. He may have been using an alias this whole time and we had no idea.
Desmond's going to open up his tome, open it to a blank page, and use his fucking artifice ability that he rarely uses, that he got at like level 1 to make an image.
You gonna sketch
Making
out a
it-
picture of Roderick?
Yeah, he just makes a magical image of Roderick in the book.
Oh, Roddy. He like takes it and he like well, I'll be. So you said that this man is dead?
Unfortunately.
Good. Hands you the image back.
Thaumaturgy rumbles the ground slightly.
Well, you'll have to forgive me, but Rodney there, he was nothing but trouble here.
Nell wouldn't laugh, but Megan is. He did speak of his troubled past, but that
This
was not the
man
plan.
gave everything for that breath you take right now, talking ill of him.
I don't mean to disrespect your friend and whatnot, but I have no sympathy for that man. He murdered someone of very, very high importance, very dear to me, and then had the goal to look me in the eyes and tell me that some patron was going to give him powers for doing it. There was no patron. There was no powers. He just killed a boy. And had it been my way, I'd have tarred and honeyed him and let the flies eat him on the water. But the city made a vote and decided just to ostracize him. Rodney Stone, he was cast out of here and I don't feel bad for doing it.
I understand why you feel that way. Is there anybody that would be his family here that we could alert of his demise?
Nope. Couple of his kin, their placards remain up in Memory Walk, but no, any of his living relatives, they had enough of getting the eye of the townfolk on them. They left a long time ago. I'm not sure any of them are even on Amethil anymore.
I'm sorry for your loss and what Rodney had done. Nell just sighs and stands and just kind of looks at Desmond like, you gonna say anything else to this man?
This is the first time you see Desmond with an expression on his face of fucking anger. And he is gritting his teeth, clenching his fist, looking at this guy.
I'm sorry that you all made this trip and it wasn't more warm in regards.
Azrin's gonna stand up. Well, it seems that we perhaps knew two different versions of the same man, with no next of kin or anything. Perhaps we should get going. And he's like looking at Nell and like kind of like giving an eye towards Desmond.
Well, if y'all have any mementos or anything that you want to leave on your way out, just before you get to the old hitching post there, you'll see some natural stairs that lead up into the woods behind. Follow that around. I'll take you to Memory Walk. We have a tradition here in Furren. After some of the more colorful events of our past, we no longer bury our dead here. We give them the old burial at sea, send them out on a boat and light the pyre. But we have memory stones for every family name in Furren. And Rodney's kin, their family stone is still there.
Azrin, as you saw Desmond actually show emotion on his face, out of the corner of your eye, you would have seen Varys shift uncomfortably.
I made Roderick Wolvencroft a deal that when my people come here in the tens of thousands, he would have sanctuary. And I offer that to you and your people. I ask, if you speak his name, do it in respect or not at all. He stood where I seen others run. He bled when I seen others beg.
Well, you have my word that his name will not cross my lips.
And he unpins his family crest, puts it on the table. When my people come, Roderick earned you and your town's sanctuary.
And you see him with a very confused look on his face.
Same with Nell.
You make it sound like when your people come, there's gonna be a war here.
That is not my intent. I want everyone to get along and work together. Hold this crest to show that you want to work with us. It is a token of goodwill that I extend to this town based on the actions of one man. If he was brought up here, this place must be good.
I do appreciate that. And I apologize if my tongue was more lashful than it should have been. It was insensitive of me. That was your friend, and I apologize. On the behalf of the people of Fern here, I accept this token. And I do appreciate someone of your nobility taking the time to deliver such a message yourself, when I'm sure you've had plenty of opportunity to have one of your subordinates do so. For that, Prince Dusk, you do have my respect. Though I do understand fully that I may not have yours.
And he's like clenching the family seal like tight in his hands, then slides it over to him, does his bow again. I will be paying my respects, and I will leave town.
I understand. You are free to peruse the city as you see fit. And if there's anything that I can do while you're in here, don't hesitate to come back.
Does his bow and walks out, and as he's walking out past everyone, you can see like a single tear going down his cheek.
As you walk outside, Varys will try to get your attention to pull you aside.
He'll follow you.
You really need to keep your emotions in check. This is far too much emotion.
And with his teeth gritted, he says, "My emotions are completely in check."
He doesn't say condescending. He is with worry almost, but you know you can't tell.
As worried as you can be when you don't express emotion.
Exactly.
Right. If I expressed emotion, it would be worry.
It does not sound condescending.
Yeah, and he like, as he's walking, he's like fumbling with his belt and like, kind of like when you're in a bad mood and something's not working for you, and you like just freak out. He's like, then like takes a breath, unclasps it, pulls out one of the vials, holds it up. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be alive.
Just kind of a raised eyebrow as you're struggling, and then just nod.
Devon's having a bad day and his shirt got caught on the doorknob.
Motherfucker. That happens with my lab coat all the time at work, and it's always when I'm running behind on shit.
And Desmond like takes a
So-
few steps, then stops and like turns around and holds it up again, like looking at the vial, then back at Varys. If it wasn't for this human, Then he keeps going.
Nell had continued walking and didn't stop when Varys pulled him aside and just went to go to the memory stones as Mayor White had described how to get there. It's hard being an idiot, right, buddy?
I am not disappointed that I failed.
So if the plan is just heading off to the memory stone, then as you all head back out of town, you pass by the bathhouse, and you see the building with the hitching posts out front, and like tucked just behind there, you see like this sort of staircase carved into the ground. And as you all make your way up through it, there's this fence-lined path that sort of curves through the woods a little bit. That's cheating. Desmond just poofs.
Just hops over the fence.
No, it's up high. It's on a higher elevation. So thank you. I appreciate you guys for actually. Yes. Spent all this time making this. The least that you could do is follow the paths that I built for you. So you all keep going up these sort of natural staircases, and as you bend a corner, off to the right, you get this really nice view of the ocean, basically as far as your eye can see, to your right. And then right in front of you, you see that there's this large sort of obelisk of stone, with trees growing on top of it, and it sits probably about 15 or so feet above where you're standing at. And you could see all of these like vivid flowers growing around these trees. And then on the ground in front of it, you see these hexagonal placards that are on the ground. They're about 3 or so inches thick, and you see just a bunch of family names carved into these stones, each one different. And at the top, kneeling down next to these stones, you would see this woman, this attractive either elf or human, really hard to tell as her hair is down, in this black gown that looks a little bit nicer than what you would probably assume the people from here would wear. That Azrin, you would recognize this person. And she is sort of knelt down, and as she sees you walking by, or walking up the path, she gives you all a nod. And she says, "If you all need a moment, I can step away for a few."
Azram, like, I do believe they need a moment. Did you need to speak with me or all of us?
Well, mostly just you, but I was paying my respects as well. This quiet little fishing town holds some significance. But I will let you all mourn in peace. She stands up and she dusts her gown off where she was kneeling. And then she she walks past and she gives you all a nod as she does. And she just sort of walks into the wooded area just to the left of where you all are standing.
I'll be standing pretty much exactly where I'm at, just leaning against the post and just almost impatiently waiting.
Nell will search until they find the stone.
It's a placard. The stone
Listen.
placard.
It was funnier to call it a stone.
The stone placard.
Yeah, the stone placard. Drop to their knees and begin praying.
And what about Desmond?
Desmond's going to grab one of his dark shards and start fidgeting with it. Pulls out his knife of the made from the bear claw. Starts etching Roderick's name into it. Then goes next to some of these stones and like jams it into the ground.
As you're doing that, Azrin just has his eyes closed and he is focusing on one particular symbol on his rosary, and he's just kind of rubbing that as he's saying like a silent prayer, barely audible enough for you to make out what he's saying.
I'ma try.
For a second, I thought you said "I'ma cry," and I was like, "Well, why?"
He's an emotional guy.
It's from what you can make us, he's just barely moving his mouth. It's just like kind of thing saying, protect this fallen hero as he makes the journey to the great beyond. You know, kind of just stuff like that.
Generic prayer, understood.
Yeah.
And Azrin, while you're saying your prayer, you would hear a voice in your head say, "Come join me for a moment."
And he will spend a few seconds after that to finish the prayer, and then he will open his eyes, and then he will walk over into the wooded area.
Not gonna lie, for a second I thought I was tripping. I saw the trees moving.
Special effects, magic. And while Nell is praying, Desmond is sort of creating an effigy almost in honor of him. What is Ember doing? Or did Ember not even join them?
Throughout all of this, she's been aloof. But during like the actual like ceremony and everything, she is going to send a prayer.
Okay. All right. Yeah, as you're all doing that, you see Azrin steps away. And Azrin, as you walk further into this small grove, you would see that woman standing there, and she would have a flower in her hand, and she'd be smelling the flower as you approach. She says, "So, after a month of planning and studying the info, you just ask him if you can have his blood?"
The timing was not right.
It was a bold move. I give you that.
I know, and quite risky, I know, but
Yeah, everything we do is risky. For a moment there, I thought that he may have actually given in, but I think you're gonna have to show him you mean well before he opens up that kindness.
well, that's the intention, but it's either I make my intentions known now and then demonstrate my goodwill afterwards, or I try to do so and gain his trust beforehand, and then when he finds out that I need some of his blood, then he thinks that I've only been trying to gain his trust for that reason.
I understand. I'm not criticizing it. It was just an interesting approach, is all.
I monitored them for a little while, and I had a whole game plan in mind, but then out of the list of people that you said that would be present, the ASMR was not one of them.
I had no knowledge of that one. And in all fairness, I had no way of knowing that the others would be dead when you got here.
Yeah, I guess that kind of caught everyone by surprise, it seems. But as you can see, they're in mourning and also finding out new things about their fallen friend.
Yes, it'll be a tense few days for them. Speaking of the ASMR, I'm very interested in that one. She's let's just say not from the material plane, at least not her powers. The lunar sect that she reports to, they're a bunch of cretinous asses, but they're powerful cretinous asses. But her being here could potentially jeopardize everything that we're doing if for some reason someone from her lunar council decides to whisk you all away.
Yeah, but you know how long I've given up hope of finding any ASMR like that, and yes, there's concerns of who she answers to. Also concerns of this individual Varys and the orders that he has been given from his superiors from the Shadowfell.
I'm less concerned about that because if by some chance you all get granted an audience in the Shadowfell, that just gets us one step closer. It doesn't necessarily need to be Desmond. He has a sister. He has parents. He was just the most convenient one, as he was already here.
Yeah, but if I follow him there, getting back might be a bit of a challenge.
Now, if that happens, you let me worry about that.
Will you lose sight of me if I leave this plane of existence?
So long as you keep my little gift with you, I'll always know where you are.
I thought you were here to tell me that I failed, and it's going to happen.
You worry of that more than I do. I came here because I wanted to see your pretty little friend in person. Also, this is the only place in Aragus that you can find ginger bloom. And she smells the flower she has, and she sort of like puts it up to your nose.
He like takes a quick sniff just to humor her. Yes, it smells lovely. I don't get the impression that we need to be concerned about her just yet.
No, but I think she's worth keeping an eye on. I'd be curious to see if she stays in any sort of communication with her patron.
I do plan to get to know her better. Well, get to know all of them better for information gathering.
She gives you a little smile. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I don't want to keep you too long. Do you want me to come say hello to your friends?
Not if you like. That I guess is up to you, but again, this might be a bad time for introductions of new friends.
That's fair. Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunities for introductions and fond hellos. You keep doing what you do.
I will, and I will notify you when the deed is done. You just also stay safe.
Takes another sniff of the flowers. I'm as safe can be.
Yes, you always say that, but that doesn't make me feel any better.
She like gives you a little bit of a wave, and then she like steps on the other side of the tree that you're standing by, and like as you go to follow her, she's gone.
Oh, one of these days I'm gonna learn that trick. And he turns around and starts walking back. And as he approaches, if anybody looks up, he's just Still, like, he's more fidgety with his rosary beads than he was when he first stepped away. And he's kind of got this little frown in his forehead. Other than that, he seems fine.
You'll see Varys just staring at you.
He's too distracted to notice.
Desmond's going to, like, after he put this shard into the ground, activate it so it like sinks in more, so it's not like something people can pull out. Then in front of it, he's going to put a single platinum with a bullet shell casing on top of it. And he takes out the sending stone that he gave to Roderick and like activates it and starts talking into it. And I think Nell has the other one. So I think Nell's gonna
You're just gonna hear your own voice like 10 feet behind you.
right.
Get the
And I guess
microphone
Nell will
feedback
hear it
loop.
but not stir from their prayer.
yeah, Nell would hear Desmond kind of just like whispering as he's like aligning this small stone and these offerings that he's making. She'll just hear Desmond whispering as he's doing all this. Roderick, you fucking fool. I gave you a single order. You were not allowed to die. But my one stipulation was, if you did, don't go out alone. And just like everything else, you got it done. I'll make sure people talk about your courage, your sacrifice. They'll call it noble, but I know it's not nobility that caused you to do what you do. You didn't do it to be remembered. You did it because someone had to do it. Because no matter what, you got the results. You got the results no matter the cost. But this time, the cost was you. Couldn't save all of us, but you saved some of us. You left me to carry what's left. So, for you, I'll see this through. I'll make sure the world that you died for still stands. But until then, enjoy your rest. The fight's not over, but I'll start making my own results.
They'll just feel Nell's hand on his shoulder. They give a smile and just nod.
And he'll like hold up the stone and stare at it for like 5 minutes waiting for a response.
And Nell will stand there with him, leaning their shoulder against him the whole time while he processes his grief.
Then after those 5 minutes, he like gets the stone and kind of wedges it into the ground behind the platinum and bullet shell casing, and just stands up.
There is still another stone. I don't know if you wish to leave that one there and take this one for yourself for whenever you wish to talk to him.
I'll leave this one. Keep that one so he has a way to get a hold of us.
Caring squeeze on the shoulder. Come on. It's a long, long walk to Numpton.
God damn, why'd I get so many status effects?
Fuck you, that's why.
I just started watching Pickett. I'm like, God damn.
Hello?
Correct response is thank you.
And anybody who had listened to Nell's mumbling of prayer would have heard things along the line of, you worked hard to balance your scales, and I'm sure Doriel sees that you did more justice than you did harm. We didn't always see eye to eye, but you always knew how to make me laugh, and you always cared. Short, sweet, something like that. Then classic Doriel prayers and some classic elven words of laying someone to rest.
And everyone go ahead and give me a either perception or investigation. And John, you can do yours with advantage.
Oh, roll that 10, please.
Did I roll the right thing? Perception, okay.
Megan, your dice are just saying no tonight.
Everybody's
It's
fucking
okay.
dice are saying no tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're going through shit. Everything's fine.
And Desmond, as you all stand up and start to head out, you would look off to the left, and you would see the plaque that this woman was kneeling in front of is the only one that is nameless.
Whatever one she was kneeling in front of, Desmond's gonna go and leave another piece of platinum next to, just a quick kneel, place it down, keep his hand on it for like 5 seconds, nod, and get up and start walking away.
Man, Roderick would hate that. What do you mean you put a plat on the ground for a dead broad? The one that you don't even know.
And as you're walking away, you just see a hand reach out and just
The Echo's hand comes and like snatches it and brings it back to
you just hear Roderick's
Into what-
laughter echo. I'm not gonna lie.
poor guide at the bottom of the ocean.
I thought that you were gonna put that one spell on the platinum that whenever anybody picks it up, it like set off the warning of. You're at this poor ass podunk town and you're leaving a fucking platinum on the ground.
Someone's taking it.
Someone's retiring. They're gonna walk up to their boss, slap him in the face. I don't
Hey.
need
Left
you
one by
anymore.
Roderick and one on the nameless stone. They found 2 plat.
Yeah.
It was just another good thing that Roderick did for this town. And
All right.
Desmond like gets up and just starts heading straight out of town.
Okay. I was just gonna ask if there's anything else you wanted to do here or not.
Look longingly over my shoulder at the bathhouse as
Uh,
we keep walking, because I don't want to be anywhere where I'll see Mayor White again. Because don't know if I can convince Desmond not to yell at him. Yes, I know Desmond would actually keep it together, but
Hey, I know this is a fishing village and all, but should we maybe ask them about maybe horses or some sort of traveling mounts that maybe we can make things a bit faster?
Starting to sound like the rain.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah.
So I tried moving my money into my bag of holding, and I don't know where it went.
To the abyss.
gone forever.
By the way,
So money should have its own section at the bottom.
right, but my money was weighing me down a lot because I never got rid of all that silver that we got at Sandscale.
I'm
So I put it
guessing
in
you
the-
probably just deleted all your money.
Yeah, like it said, like, where do you want to move it to? So I was like, the bag of holding. And I moved, and I was like, where'd it go?
Um. Oh, it's in there. So, go to the bag of holding, go all the way to the far right where the 3 dots are, click on the 3 dots and click view.
Hey, it's in there.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. I didn't know it did that, so I was about to say, all right, I'm gonna have to load up Fantasy Grounds and figure out how much money you had and rebuild it. Oh, that's kind of cool.
All right, sweet.
So if you guys have a bag and you move currency to it, if you open up the bag, you can see how much currency is in that bag.
But if I don't put the currency in a bag or a pocket or a backpack, I just see how much I have.
Yeah, but it also, you then now eat the weight of it. And I'm pretty sure that Desmond
I'm
had
just being a smart
a
ass.
Thrain's weight of silver in his inventory.
I have so much silver.
Desmond was
Also,
carrying
1,000
around Thrain.
1,000 pieces.
Cliff, look at my saving throws right now.
What'd you do?
Someone don't
That-
like you.
That's all of Nell's auras on me. That's all 10 of the auras stacked.
Why are there 10 stacked?
I don't know. That's what I was saying. Like the effects on me. I just watched
was
them start
super
ticking up. I'm
effective.
like, what the fuck?
There should be no... There should be no stacking. It doesn't make sense.
Why is it only Varus though?
Here
Because
you
he's
go.
fucking cool.
Here, have strength save.
Oh, only a 5?
Only a 5. It's
49.
It's a 49.
I mean,
You're welcome.
You
If
just
Nell
look
could
at
do that-
Nell and get so inspired.
you're welcome. And this is why I should be the king.
Do I just? Okay, yeah. Here,
Cool.
I'm gonna walk away to see how many it removes.
All of them.
All of them.
I mean, they should all remove, and one should be there only. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It must have just glitched. You were super inspired by Nell.
As we're walking, good.
No, you go ahead.
As we're walking away, walk up to Desmond, and then in Sylvan, if anyone's paying attention. Are we getting on with the plan now? Or do we have other needless stops?
The next stop is both personal and advantageous.
Common or Sylvan?
Common.
Is what Varys said in Sylvan?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Is Azra gonna call him out?
Do you seem... Is there a problem with your prince stopping to mourn his fallen friend that he said saved his life? Seems like you would hold value in someone who saved a member of the royal family, would you not? Or is things done differently where you come from?
And Celestial, Ember's gonna tell him, I don't think he understands the customs here quite yet.
And Asrin will say back in common, well, he should learn quickly.
Just gonna shrug, start walking down.
I'm here to do one thing.
Yes, and once your people are here, there's still gonna be people here. We are something you'll have to learn to live with.
Or perhaps that's not a part of the plan. And Asrin would kind of like give like a noted face and then starts walking further off.
So is anyone going to take Azrin's suggestion of getting a horse into consideration, or?
We might be able to get
Yeah.
a ship to Numpton.
Do you voice that?
So, like, as we were looking around for stables, Desmond would like look over to the water. I believe Numpton has a port. We can skip the mountains in their entirety. Travel by sea.
Small groan. But nodding.
Yeah, Desmond starts walking to the dock.
You all see a pop up over Nell's head. Nell disliked that.
So Nell is going to continue to look for a stable just in case there isn't a ship that we're going to be able to deal with.
Sure. All right. So you're walking into the town and looking for a stable. And
Yep.
Okay. And
At least to like make note of where it is while he tries to find a ship.
yeah. Give me an investigation roll. Unless you just stop and ask somebody, then you don't have to do that.
Definitely going to stop and ask someone.
Okay. You'll just be told that they don't have a stable. The horses that they have would all be up in the front of town, and most of them are all work horses used for farming.
Got it.
And as you're walking up to the docks, Desmond, you see a couple dock hands there, and everybody everybody waves and nods, and like everybody's just generally cordial here.
Walk up to some people sitting around near this building.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any ships that are scheduled to head to Numpton by chance?
Scheduled to head to Numpton? No.
Willing?
Willing for the right coin, sure. It's just really cold up there, so we try to
How much?
like cold? Fair bit. It's
Coin.
like, how many people are we talking?
How many do we have now? 5.
Back up to 5 again, yes.
We're going there. Call it 4 days on the water. Call it 5 plat.
Pull it out. When do we leave?
Well, we'll have to get old Betsy ready over there and probably give us hour, 2 tops. Well,
He'll nod and
excuse me.
lean against the building.
No, we'll go purchase whatever rations and stuff they may need.
You give him the money, and he's like, "Hey, Ma, we gotta load her up. These people want to go to Numpton." You just hear a voice like, "It's cold in Numpton." I know.
For the payday he just got, he don't care.
No, he still cares.
That's another thing, yes. I'm assuming a deer maiden in fishnets heard it's cold in Numpton. Might realize that might need clothing that covers a tad more.
Embers from space. It's cold in space.
I was gonna say I fly. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if you understand how cold is. It's like Arctic cold, if I'm not mistaken.
Also, given
look at the map.
where I'm from as well.
But you don't have cold immunity.
I would
That's
I
what
would
it-
say Ember is a grown-ass woman, and if
Mm-hmm.
Ember wants to wear a hoochie dress to the Arctic, then she can wear a hoochie dress to the Arctic. But it is fucking cold there, yeah.
Desmond's going to kind of look at Varys, like gesture that he's gonna walk into town and turn around and start walking.
Follow. I probably should get some cold weather gear.
Through the little bit of walking around the town that you did now, you know where the general store is. Which
And-
is...
They immediately go.
How the fuck do you ping?
Fuck you.
I don't know how to
Uh,
ping.
I don't remember at all how to ping.
It's not spacebar or
Ping
anything,
pause.
in case you're curious. It's like real fucking easy to do, and I don't remember how to do it.
There's probably
How
something that's like
to
left click or,
ping
and with pointers
in
or something.
Found. O-U-N-D. Long left click.
There you go. This is the general store here.
Or was that Megan pinging that one?
Oh, sorry, that was me.
The one pinging in red.
The one pinging in Game Master.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the general store. And yeah, I mean, that's the store.
Walk in, looking to buy some furs.
Some burrs?
Furs.
Burrs.
I need birds. Desmond doesn't have enough for my prince.
Heard stranger requests. He's like, you fixing to go north?
We're going to Numpton.
It's cold there.
That's why I'm here for some furs.
Hmm. What size are you?
Look down, look up, look to Desmond. How do they measure clothing here?
Typically with one of these.
I'll stand up. I'll step up, put my arms out. Like I'm about to
Desmond
get
gives
measured.
Desmond gives like arm length, shoulder length, chest length, like full tailors measurements for himself.
He like, as you put your arms up like that, he just kind of like tosses you the tape.
Nell has a hand over their mouth and is just trying not to giggle about it before picking up
I would've caught the
and going
tape,
to help.
And I'm like,
As
Okay.
Desmond starts rattling off numbers, he's gonna like
and
walk
I'll
over and
look
start
and like,
thumbing through a few of them, and he goes, this one should mostly fit."
I'll look around like I don't know how to do
Yeah,
this by
Nell
myself.
is working on it already
Okay, I'm like,
with a small smirk.
see, here's my logic. From my experience in the military, I don't know those numbers. They measure those numbers, rattle them off to whoever needs them, and I don't need to hear them.
I feel that.
It's like, sure, numbers.
That's how I feel every time you start talking real fast about how like engines work or something. I'm like, that's great, Adam.
That's
I'm
definitely
so
a
happy
car.
for you.
Definitely
Mhm.
a vehicle thing.
You're like, what's wrong here? I'm like, fuck if I know.
What's wrong here? You're relying on me to answer this question. That's the first thing that's wrong.
I ain't never taken the cover off my engine. I don't know what it looks like, so I can't tell you what's wrong.
Old timer there, he's sort of looking at Ember. He's like,
At this point, I'm like browsing everywhere. I'm not really like.
there's
Paying
not, there's
attention?
there's no browsing here, guys. There's like a pile of like, there's a pile of like furs of like varying different sizes. There's like 30 things in this store total, if that. There's not a selection. There's not something to browse. There's not a rack of clothes. It's a pile of fucking like leathers that have been prefabbed.
So while measuring, Nell just kind of says out loud, quietly, like what measurement is taken for what and what it would be, like half explaining it to Varys, even though I doubt he cares.
Okay, then I'm watching that interaction. Then better.
Desmond's gonna
And
go
then
up to like,
they say the size to the guy and move to Ember. Do you know your sizes, or do you need to be measured as well?
I know my size, but you're more than welcome to if you like.
Nope, just puts up a hand and moves to return the measuring tape before stepping back.
She's like 38, 24, 36. Like,
Me doesn't know any of those numbers.
And he's like digging through this pile. He's like, y'all might want some of these too. And he like puts these little packets on the ground. They're magic.
Magic
And-
what?
You just take it and you move it up and down a few times.
Mm.
Keep your hands warm.
Hmm.
If you've never been on a boat sailing in the cold north, you don't know cold.
Desmond's eyes are gonna flash green, and he's gonna check what kind of magic these things are. What kind of magic these things are?
Right? Like, I don't know, man.
They would be. They would be transmutation magic.
Do you have any just materials as well?
Like
Just
what?
something we can inlay our current outfits on.
Should be getting an order of deer leather 2 days from now.
This one's gonna like walk around, look for like 3 different coats that fit his taste, grab all 3 of them, and just I'll take these.
They're all like slightly different sizes.
Yeah, he's just gonna take them apart, then just make his own.
Are you grabbing like more of like the cold clothing?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's still looking at Ember like,
Why are you judging me?
He's waiting for your size, dear.
Oh, go over, rummage through some of this stuff.
yeah, I mean, there's probably only like 3 or 4 left at this point.
Find the closest fit for 2 of them and put them down.
For 2 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nell's gonna make sure that they have one too, yes.
Should we just take the whole lot?
All the
Ver-
coats you
ver-
have, Desmond will pull out the flawed polished diamond that he's been carrying around for fucking months and just places it on the counter.
But I was just saying, and Varys will literally say, "Should we just take them all?"
Yes.
Okay, we'll take them all.
Yeah, so Desmond will like go into his bag, pull out that diamond, place it on the counter. Is it okay if we exchange this for every one of your coats?
He's like, I can't accept that.
He pulls out a piece of platinum and he puts both of them on the table.
He's like, well, if you're buying all of these, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Pulls out a platinum each
10.
time he counts.
So that would be 10 platinum. I'll give it to you for 8.
Cliff says they retire off of 1 platinum, sells deer pelts for 1 platinum.
Cold weather clothes are 10 gold each. I didn't fucking know.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking expensive.
Yeah.
How much is this diamond worth?
I added the value to it. If
So-
you do view on it.
Yeah. So what is that, 6?
Yeah.
6 platinum? So another 2 platinum with the diamond.
Give me a persuasion roll, because he already said he can't take the diamond.
I am so good at persuasion though, don't you worry.
Somehow, you typically make them work. See, doesn't make any sense.
And then I
14.
rolled that once.
And he's like, add another plat to it, and we'll call it a deal. Because I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing with this thing.
Adds another plat, slides it all over. It's a store. Sell it.
Ain't no one here gonna need that, and the ones that want it can't afford it.
Charge people to look at it. Desmond grabs all the stuff and starts walking out.
When you say that, you see him pick it up and just start inspecting it, rubbing his whiskers.
No.
I was gonna go to like right at the edge of the dock, throw down all of the coats and just like find one that he likes, grabs it, and just rips it. Decides to go to town on these things.
You got a couple of the dockhand that are like carrying crates like onto this ship, and like one of them like slaps the other one on the arm and points to you as you're doing it.
Varys, give me what you're gonna be wearing. I'll add a layer to it.
He'll look down. Would you prefer my formal clothes?
Do you want to be traveling in your formal clothes?
No. Give me a moment to change.
So y'all
He'll go off.
You got the outfit, you got hoods, you got mittens, you got boots, and you got goggles that all came with this. So it's not just a hunk of fabric.
He'll walk somewhere. Walk to the bathhouse, change into his fine clothes, and then walk back out and hand Desmond his common clothes. And they are Desmond level fine clothes.
As Desmond's like messing with all this stuff, he looks back at everyone. We have about 2 hours if anyone wants to do anything in town.
Bathhouse.
Are you planning on doing the same for all of us?
If you don't like anything in here, I can alter what you're wearing to make it warmer.
Desmond's extremely talented. Nell says as they're off walking towards the bathhouse at this point.
Unclasping their armor as they're walking away.
Yeah, it's just click, 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 click.
Yeah, he's gonna go in his bag, pull out another set of robes. Like, if you can
Oh,
make these
and-
warmer for me.
I'm assuming Desmond can't do it all in the 1 hour, is why Nell's not handing over clothes for him.
Fucking watch me.
Okay. He's got his fucking sewing machine out, and he's sewing like Comic-Cons in 2 hours, and he forgot a piece at home.
No, I just unlocked something where I can do stuff in a quarter of the time instead of half the time. So I don't know what that means. I might be able to bust out a few of them.
So like that only applies to I think commons and uncommons. So like I'm fine with like you could do like 4 in a day.
Nell spends a good amount of time digging through their bag. As some may remember, Broderick once stole a fuckload of clothes for them. So
I think you mean
they get
procured.
to make a
Mhm.
procured, acquired, and gave to Nell these illegally made clothings from stolen fabric.
All this slander.
It was so
Right?
fucking bullshit. And Nell finds something that is nice and also already long sleeves and pants.
Roderick's like, we have
Roderick?
is?
Roderick?
Desmond's
Osrin.
gonna start crying.
My boy!
I hear
Revenge for Divian. Azra's like, so you didn't even haggle with the guy in there? Is the people of Amethil that rich, or is just you?
It is not a skill I possess.
Oh.
Other party members used to do that. Nell is great at that. I'd rather start doing this, and he gestures to everything lined out in front of him, and if I just pay extra, we can get the altercation over with faster, and I can get onto this faster.
Well, if Nell is good at this, they didn't even try. So, if the next time we need to barter for something, let me try hand at it.
I only open my mouth because I don't like to wait anymore. Waiting causes delay, causes us to miss our opportunities.
I can heavily agree with that. How long do you need?
2 hours. I might be able to have some of them done before we set off.
All right. Then I guess I will go and attend the bathhouse myself, being that we're about to set sail.
Side note: Ember is sitting down and making her own.
You're making
You're
your
making your own outfit? Accessorizing and shit.
She'll be cutting it into a tiny skirt and shit.
Some thick ass thigh high socks.
Exact
She's
same
just
outfit,
wearing
just
lederhosen.
Right.
Only lederhosen.
All right, Cliff, is this going to be one roll or is it going to be 4 separate rolls?
I mean, you could just do all 4. I assume you'll probably knock the rest out when you first start sailing.
All right.
That looks like a success. That looks like a success.
Oh, 4. Ah, fuck.
Oh no, a 16 on a 4.
So 4 rolls. I have 4 uses of my
Flash of Genius.
Flash of Genius. So add 4 to all of those.
Okay.
26, 34, 24,
20.
20.
It's like Ember's measurements.
That's me, you're wrong. It's like 54 damn titties.
That'd be so uncomfortable.
Right?
It's only 6 more inches than what I have. Let's go.
I couldn't even imagine carrying that shit around. Yeah, I think that you succeeded. I think. What do I know though? So yeah, so after an hour, you'd have like the first one knocked out, which I'm assuming is Varys's. Seems how you extended the offer to him first.
All right. Varys, then obviously the 34 is going to be for me. Then Nell, then Azrin.
Wow.
Listen, Azrin got a lot of fabric to work with.
It's gonna be less effort there.
All right. So yeah, you do that. Ember, you start making your own. Do you have? You don't even have any trade professions, do you?
God.
I mean, I do in a sense. We just haven't gone over them.
I don't think that's how that works.
We winging it. It's good.
Like, I'm pretty sure we created your character, and then I transferred that character over to here, and I don't believe you have any tool proficiencies. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm not. So give me a D20, and you need to roll a 12 or higher, is it? That'll do. Yeah, these are just common clothes, so. Yeah, so it's gonna take you a full downtime to do it. So like by the time the 2 hours is up, you have like a good start on it, but you're not finished yet. You'll have to continue it on the boat. All right. What's Varys doing in this moment?
Just sitting there waiting.
Nice and easy.
Finishes yours, throws it at you, starts working on his.
So
Well, he'll walk, go put it on, and then walk and put his fancy clothes away.
Okay. In the bathhouse, Nell, you'd be in there soaking, and a few moments after you are in there, you would hear the door open, and you would see Azrin walking in. I don't know if there's any RP that you two want to do with just like being away from the rest of the group, or if it would be more of just kind of like a nod and that was it.
He derobes and folds everything neatly. And you'll see, if you didn't see when he was talking to Desmond the night before, or maybe a few nights before, I'm not sure. He seems like a pretty fit guy, nothing too crazy. But you will notice all of the symbols and markings, whether they're tattooed, branded, or some other form of marking, and scars all over him, and they don't seem to all be in the same dialect. And he just
Are any of
steps
them that
in.
I would see at first glance in Elvish, Sylvan, or what the fuck else does Nell speak? There's one more, and it's obscure. It's like Hobgoblin or some shit.
I just have Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be any of the common languages.
Right. I'm remembering a different character. You're fine. I was remembering that Vitolion speaks Gnomish.
It's not Gnomish.
It's all in Gnomish.
Damn.
As has a gnome
Not
fetish.
Gnomish. Alright. Nothing in Elvish or English. Elvish or Common. English? I'm tired.
I mean, maybe English. English would be probably a pretty exotic
Weird language to be there, yeah. Alright. What do they say? Nell just asks casually, trying to make conversation and get to know their new traveling partner.
Sorry, I've had some of these so long I don't even think about it anymore. Uh, some of these are, I guess, most importantly, seals.
Seals what? To keep something in?
Yes.
I won't pry. I know we have plenty of time to get to know each other since you're apparently traveling with us up to Numpton.
Nothing, nothing really concerns you too much, does it?
We've watched a lot happen. A few personal secrets don't feel like any harm when you're watching the world burn in hellfire around you.
Hmm. It, from what I've gathered, it sounds like you all have been dragged through the nine hells and back again, and you've suffered losses as you've stated. So I've kind of wrote it off as you two are still recovering, whether it's mourning or shock or combination of all of the above.
Don't get me wrong. I am watching you. And Ember. And Varys. And Desmond.
Ah. See
I
that
keep
look?
eyes on everyone.
So, Varys's words have gotten to you.
What do you mean?
The discussion about your house and how, I guess, they view the people that make up your ancestry. I'll put it that way.
Nell just kind of has a small chuckle and gestures down at the mark going down them like, yeah, apparently Umbra House did something uncool. And I was not even aware I was Umbra House until a few weeks ago. I don't know. No, it's not what Varys said that's gotten to me. It's the use of the term sanctuary. Because he said so many times that he wants us all to live in peace, but I'm not sure how he plans to achieve it. When he uses terms like sanctuary, I'm becoming slightly doubtful.
There it is. That's what I needed to know. And he, as he's saying this, he slides over to your side of the bathhouse, of the bath, I should say. I was very.
Looks deeply uncomfortable and moves a bit away.
He's not.
Yeah, the person that trains naked every morning is now uncomfortable. That's
Right.
No, it's the approach that made it like, hello?
That's because there's a black mamba swimming in the water.
You should know or be afraid. Anyways.
So, look, I've been wondering, sorry, Ozo doesn't really have paladins, but only thing that we really have to go on are the legends and stories and songs of bards. And you have not exactly struck me as any of those things. Now, I know it's a bard's job to embellish, but I figured that might have also been a part of everything that's been happening. But they speak so freely of their people coming here, and very often it sounds very much like it's not going to be desirable for the current occupants. And you seem okay with that.
I'm trying to work on adjusting the mindset. Because the truth of the matter is, Shadowfell is falling. And there are thousands of people there that have done nothing that don't deserve to die.
And why not have just 2 people that spit on your name when you can have thousands, right? Look,
I
I'm not.
understand where you're coming from. I do.
I'm not
But if I
trying
can do
to.
something to help save lives, I will.
I'm not trying to
But if
sow any sort of, division amongst the ranks. Like, I'm the new guy here. I understand that. Just an observation. You've been traveling with him. I'll put it this way. Have you traveled with Desmond the same amount of time as Roderick or Rodney or
yes,
that was a great deal of respect that he showed up there. And he was given information that everyone from his hometown here thinks that this man is, it sounds like garbage, maybe less than. But he didn't hold that against his fallen friend. In fact, it sounds like he wants to change people's opinions on his fallen comrade's reputation. But for you, you're still from house whatever.
Desmond and I used to be close. I don't exactly understand how learning the identity of my ancestor changed us, but it did. There was a time he was my closest and most trusted friend, and I would have told him anything. Nelson's smiling. And I'd be happy to get back to that someday. I know it's never going to be the same. And I know he grows more desperate to save his people. And he grows less wide-eyed and hopeful that everything could be a joining union of peace, and I know his loyalty are to his people. But I'm a paladin of the mortal plane, paladin of the Watchers, and I won't let anyone just hurt, cause harm to our people. In a way, I'm of both worlds, and I was hoping to be some sort of an ambassador, maybe assume rule myself as somebody of in both worlds, in a way. But they just shrug. Everything changed, and everything fell by the wayside, and I'm hoping we can work on our relationship.
Well, he's like, well, sounds like to me, she's like putting his hair up.
This is really funny to watch you mime that as a bald man.
Sounds like to me that you need to stop giving up. You speak of this friendship like it meant so much to you, then fucking fight for it. You don't want to be talked down to? Then fucking confront him. Confrontation doesn't mean that you're adversarial. And I have no idea what Oath of the Watch stands for or whatever. But it can't be just rolling over and accepting things as they are.
Oh, I'm far from just accepting things as they are. I just know that the relationship has to have both people involved. And I know I'm willing, and I'm going to work for it. But if he doesn't also desire the friendship, then I don't plan to chase something that's unobtainable. I won't hurt myself like that.
He's started scrubbing himself and everything. It's like, well, I would like to believe you. And I don't know enough about you to make huge judgments. I will say I will be watching and hoping that you're right. And should you fall in battle someday and he's still alive, hopefully he'll speak of your name the way that he just spoke of Roderick. But if you don't earn it, I guess nothing's gonna change. And
Nell's nodding, bathing himself, pops off the arm, puts it on the side so he can wash the nub. Is my rune still inside of the arm? Just, okay. Looks like they're looking into the arm, confused about how it's gone.
and he's finishing up and he's stepping out and getting himself dried off, and he's like, in case you haven't noticed, your friend is hurting. So I'm not sure what you're waiting on, but maybe there's a window that's closing as time passes that you're just not noticing. Again, I don't know you all. I may be overstepping.
Desmond's not a touchy person. But I definitely plan to have moments to speak to him. It's just hard with tall, gray, and angry, always over his shoulder.
He puts his rose back on and he's like, a human that everyone hated found a way. I'm sure you can too.
Tall, gray, and angry is Varys, if you didn't catch that. Got it.
Yeah. And Azrin walks back out and heads back to the rest of the group.
All right. And after the 2 hours pass, you all start to hear a loud bell dinging from the end of the dock. So they start calling. All hands to deck. We're doing our final preparations before we set sail to Numpton. And you see one of the people that you were talking to walk up to you and say, they're all ready for you. All the cabins have been stocked. And he kind of like gestures to like carry any of the things that you need carried on the boat.
I just have my bag, so I'm just gonna stand up and nod.
Same as Desmond, just puts his bag over his shoulder and walks onto the boat.
Aboard.
All right. And is there any RPing or anything that anybody wants to do on the 4-day voyage to Numpton?
Can we do that next week?
That's why I was asking.
Yes.
You do have RPing you want to do?
Yes, Nell does still want to talk to Desmond. It's just Megan is tired and doesn't want to do it now.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure, like, before, like, if we were just going to supercut it or not.
Barris will not reach out to anyone, but if anyone does want to talk to him, he will talk.
Okay.
Don't know if he'll answer any questions or anything. But it depends on the questions.
Yep, no worries. Then you all climb onto the ship. You feel this tug and this loud dragging sound as the anchor gets pulled up. And they cast off into the northern waters as you all pull away from the landmass slightly on your journey to Numpton. And we'll end it there, and that's where we'll pick it up next week.
Nell watching this shoreline disappear like... land.
At least you're on a big boat this time.
Yes, big boat better. Big boat doesn't rock when I shift positions.
This one fits
Big-
like 5-6 people comfortably.
Big boat has a bed as hard as like.
Big boat has cabins.
Exactly.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm not overly impressed by the look of any of these overlays. I'm not gonna lie.
How are you supposed to raid out if they don't have a cool layout?
Saying. Alright, we're gonna go to Stolen Fires.
Cool name.
That's why we're doing it. So we'll raid out Stolen Fires. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. Have a wonderful night. Sorry for the late start. Next week, hopefully start on time, and we should have more of the interactions up and running. So that'll be good. Yeah. And on that note, out of here. Bye.
Good night. I love you. Bye.